Okay.
So this thing will improve my spear, huh?
I mean, I hope so. For the Werak, we're going to head down here, complete the quest there. Naturally, we're going to complete them all. I mean, you know, this wouldn't be an Aavak playthrough if I didn't at least try. Suddenly snow, indeed. Right, let's have that selected. Onwards to glory. Daggerfall. Oh, wow. That actually genuinely is retro. Nice. Oh, it's the friend. He's looking for his lost pal. Rip. You're back again, are you? Back you are. My lord, I could really drop these on it from this far away. A long time for it to arrive.
No more sneaking.
Oh, to begin with. Oh, not exactly a sneaking approach, I'm afraid. That's fine. You can stomp around a lot and make a load of noise. It's just okay. Not there. The problem is getting these things to land on it. That way, I think. That's right. Oh wow, you've got a good aim with that stuff. Hi. Need some more. Oh, so daisy. Exploderize myself. Nope. Not happening. Explosions. Explosions everywhere. How dare you guys? You know what? For that, Robot Wars. Enjoy hating each other. Nope. Well, I mean, you can hate me for a little bit if you really must. Nope. Not happening. There we go. Woo. Okay, moving on. Don't fancy playing with the stalker just yet. What I fancy is just being on my merry way to do a hunting quest. Halt! Halt! I said halt! Well, I mean, in my defense, the stalker was really ambiguous with his commands. Begin the hunting trials. Okay. The Manuka have their own hunting grounds in the snow chants, where the veteran Lavuk offers trials to test the tribe's hunters, shamans, and chieftains. I approve. Hello, Mr. Titanic Man. Oof. I'm down here now. It's okay.
Breeze through the trees.
There we go. I was hoping that wearing the Banuk stuff would change the sorts of things that Aloy said about the cold. But it doesn't look to be that simple, unfortunately. Campfire discovered. Oh, thank goodness. Go and grab it. There we go. On a trader too, hopefully. Okay. Oh, many boxes of many things, all for me.
I can always use these.
Yeah, especially if I'm fighting more of those polar bears. Right, trader. I have much blue gleam to trade with you. But first, you must purchase my useless items so that I have room. It's the way of things. Keep some of that. The glass don't need though. These as well. Yeah, that's good enough. Now then. I can pretty much afford anything. The Banuk Striker Bow. So this is an upgrade to my regular bow. This is an upgrade to my war bow. Keep the bowstring drawn on the specialized sharp shot bow to charge up more powerful shots. Ooh, that sounds good. So they're basically charge shot weapons. What do you think, chat? Do we go for our kind of robot warsy, freezy, electrocutey bow? I use it from time to time. Do we go for the sharp shot bow? Probably one of the things I use the most against humans. Or the Banuk Striker Bow. Fire. That's really all I have to say about that. Fire. Power shot or striker in Bilal's opinion. Leafin likes fire. I too like fire, Leafin. This is grand. We have so much in common. What about armors? Yeah, I can check out armors. I hadn't thought to. Got the Banuk Ice Hunter Master. Very rare, cured hide and fur interwoven with machine plates. Protect the wearer from freeze damage. Typical wear for the unforgiving north. I mean, they're very high defensive qualities. But, oh, that one's 18. Stitched for stealth. This outfit makes the wearer harder to see and hear. I don't know, I think I'd prefer to go for weapons myself. Hey, Robotic Ink. Choose wisely, Aavak. Choose wisely. I think fire. I think it has to be fire. See, armor is banking on taking damage. But I suspect we're going to end up being Space Marines anyway. Kindle their hearts with the warmth of kinship and all. See, Infinity Simplex, that's so good. Leafin, I give points. You big fire. Gip fire, do you mean? Or I mean, sure, big fire. We're going with big fire, everyone. Blame Leafin if this was a dumb choice. 100% his fault now. For reals. Right, let's go ahead and craft. Want these? Can I clear it? Oop. I need to sell some more modifications then as well. And of course, I can't sell these easily. It makes me very sad. Sell these ones, don't need them. Sell anything that's blue or green, because honestly at this point, no room for a blue or a green in our lineup. It's just taking up room. That could be better taken up by purple. There we go. I'll take care, Robotic Ink. Well, I'll be going to watch from the beginning. See you guys. I'll take care. Enjoy. Psst, since when don't we blame Leafin? That's a very good question, actually. What's that? Oh, look at that, though. It looks so much nicer. Right, without anything, that's 11 and 25 versus 14 and 50. This is 27 and 75 versus 63 and 90 for the hard one, the hardened arrows and 1425 for the basic arrows to 36 and 60. My lord, and handling of 80. Well, that's the same actually on both of them. What about this? I mean, with all of the tear components, this has a... The tear blast arrow has a tear of 2, 3, 4. But I imagine with the right components on this, you could get tear up to crazy levels. In fact, yeah, the tear on this, on the bottom arrow, is just slightly less than the tear blast arrow it is. This is a beautiful, beautiful weapon that we are going to turn into the Bringer of Fire. Yes, please. I could increase handling. Sure. And finally, more tear. That is beautiful. Truly. Look at the tear value on this now. 122. That's higher than the harvest arrow on my sharp shot bow. That is absolutely beautiful. And my basic attack now does... I mean, it doesn't do as much damage, but it does a lot of tear damage. Rosenkai, thank you very much for the 7 months, mate. Hi, Aavak. Hope you're well. Just needed to drop my sub before I go be an adult. Hope you and Sheila are well. Really glad to see Tyranny back. Also, I recently picked up Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead and the Magicalism mod. It was really fun. Enjoy the stream and sorry for the long ramble. You don't have to apologize for that, mate. It was lovely. Thank you so much for dropping by, buddy. Okay, I think we are prepared to go forth. Also, how does it look? It looks
I'll
humble.
save the shooting for down in the hunting ground.
Where is the person I need to talk to? There you are. Alright then, let's have a look at these.
Keeper, Araya said that I should compete in the trials here.
Araya did? She's never sent someone before. And what is your reason for training? I would ask this of any Banuk who attempted the trials.
I'm going to challenge Aratak to become chieftain of his Warak.
Well, you better get started then.
Okay, that seems to have been a good enough answer for them. Hey, Sheila, how did your recordings go? Okay, let's talk about the Hunter's Lodge, because how does this tie into all the other Hunter's Lodges?
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Karja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Karja stole it from you.
That's right.
I like the self-awareness there. More about
You
you.
look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. And find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
Okay. Duly noted. About the trials.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Karja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots. Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters. To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
Okay, fair enough. Start
3
trials.
trials, 3 challenges to endure. Which are you interested in?
Like questions. Oh no, okay.
If you need to know about the trials, I'll explain them to you.
Yeah, that's what I would like to know.
The
Control
Control trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power. Only the wisest understand these shamanic weapons, and only the bravest wield them.
Okay. What about the Onslaught
The
trial?
Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed.
Okay, that one sounds really cool. And the chieftain's
This
trial?
trial is the most dangerous ordeal in the Snow Chance. While not all chieftains pass it, only a chieftain may attempt it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So I can't do that one then. Yet. I think we're going to do the control trial first then.
Only the wisest understand. We'll start when you hit the snow at the bottom of that rope. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Okay. So, kill machines with the storm slinger. Fair enough. Best equip it then. Okay, now what I could do is I could cause them to be... Oh, that wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but sure. I could force them to be corrupt, so they fight amongst themselves for a bit. That gives me an opportunity then to start attacking them.
Get loud.
Nope. Nope. Thank you, but no. Oh, 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 oh. Need to get out of the way. Damn it. Okay, I really need you to not be on my case so much. Ooh, wow, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Because I'm trying to avoid killing them without using the specific weapon I'm meant to use. Which is annoying. There we are. That's going to keep things a bit easier for me. There we go. Second one down. Just need to remove myself from the immediate vicinity of the problem. Damn, you're good shots, but so am I. Ah, really? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, okay, so I've got to kill them all with this particular weapon. Alright. Fair enough. I'll have to start again then. That's a little bit of a problem. Okay. Let's talk again.
To rank among the other Banuk, you'll have to work harder.
Okay, well, back to the control trial.
The control trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power. Only the wisest understand these shamanic weapons, and only the bravest wield them.
Okay, accept
If
trial.
you're prepared, take the rope and face the trial. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
Oh, well, I wasn't trying to kill them with the corrupt arrows. That's why I was only hitting one or two. I wanted them to be more interested in fighting each other than fighting me. And then I could mop up, basically. But that kind of went awry. How many do I need to kill? Damn it. Oh, damn it. Not played with this weapon much, unfortunately. Shoot it. Oh, damn. It's got such a charge on it as well. I think maybe I need to get into a better vantage point. The moment I start engaging from those, from the area of the bushes, it just all goes south. But I only need to kill 6 machines and 1 Ravager with this weapon. So, using this may still be an option for me. Six machines in total and a Ravager. Get him moved. Oh, back. There we go. Oh, damn it. You're right behind me. Need to be on the run. Whoop. Don't quite understand the charge mechanism yet, unfortunately, and that is really making this hard. Alright, well, I've already lost the gold. It's impossible for me to get that now, which is irritating, but how on earth would you get that? It must involve weakening them. I refuse to imagine it's possible to take them all out with this weapon so quickly. Especially the Ravager, considering how incredibly tanky it is. Okay. Does seem that the way it charges doesn't have some sort of trigger mechanism, unfortunately. There's the Ravager. I'm getting the timing a little bit better now, but still well behind. Alright, now I've got to take out a couple more machines. And again. More ammo. Oh, damn it! Wrong weapon. Okay. Down. They're much better ones to go for with the weapon, just because of how much more damage you do to them. Still, getting bronze.
Good find.
Not quite what I'm looking for. But I'm really thinking that the best way for me to do this is to weaken them first. And then finish them off with the weapon. But I don't know how I would guarantee that I don't kill them with any of the weapons that I have available to me. It's a tricksy one, to be sure.
Now's my chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Using fire to damage a massive amount of it, and possibly for the largest enemy using sticky bomb, maybe 1 or 2, just to get it within killing range.
Good forget what warmth feels like out here.
Tear to strip the armor is another good one, yeah. That might be a good move as well. Tear off the armor first, then move in for the kill.
You have the third best time. Want to improve it?
I love that. It's like, yeah, I mean, it was okay, but you should really be better. What's about the Onslaught trial?
Challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed. We'll start when you hit the snow at the bottom of that rope. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then make your descent.
I beat a champion's time. That should get the Werak talking. In fact, I'll bet my name's all over Song's Edge. Might be time to challenge Aratak.
Not yet. Okay, so they're going to be using a lot of stuff. What is that? Huh. I wonder if I can shoot that and it does something. Are there similar devices around the arena? Might be. Right, so what kind of weapons are we going to take into this? I am thinking... a rope caster. Okay. Okay. Really? Through the legs? And something a little bit stronger. Oh, there's the strengthening effect. There we go. Hello. Please be dead.
One arena down. On to the next.
Okay, where have I got to go? Oh, I've got to go through it, okay. No, 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 don't stop. Ah! Suppress the urge to loot! Damn it. There we go. Take it out. Oh yeah, I could have been using the stuff around the arena to take care of it. Should have too. Not just could have. Absolutely should have. In this direction. Where's the next one? Probably up top. I need to learn what's around that I can use to attack with. Okay, no, not this way then. Damn it. Come on. Damn it. That'll finish it off, if that's all I need
Time
to
to
do.
move on.
Good. Moving on. I'm not gonna get gold, but I may yet get... Nope. Thank you. Oh, hello. No, thanks. Am I crouched? I am. Remind me. Oh, that'll do. Kill it. And there we go. There's the next one. The Watchers will die from 2 flame arrows. By far the easiest ones to deal with. Others will take a little bit more. I get a strike. What's next? Oh no. What are you doing? Did it just kill him? One of his own? Because I find that hilarious with it. Oh, these are the pepper ones. They take a little bit more damage before they go down. Okay. Go back. Uh-oh. Nope. Sticky bombs would probably have been better here. I'm perfectly honest. Have it. The annoying thing here is I can't easily avoid the damage once I'm up there. I'm being very stubborn with the weapons I'm using. I know. Well, I didn't really notice any environmental hazards I could use to my advantage to kill them quicker in this last one, but I definitely noticed a couple that I could use to kill them much faster in the arena before.
Rare part.
But definitely need to... Oh, actually no, there were some logs up there. Trying to lure them over there might be a chore, though. Now that I have a better idea of the areas that we're going to be fighting them in, I think we can make this happen. That control one for 55 seconds, though. Oof. That I don't know if we're going to be able to do, because I can't easily think of a way to achieve that. So we should be able to use a... Can I get up there? Do I just need to go out here? Might be, actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the control one seems really difficult. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that in 55 seconds. I'll take care, Belial. Also, take Belial. You may claim him now. So it was spoken, so it must be. Have a good sleep, though, buddy. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm really glad that you were able to join the stream.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
Third place on your first attempt. That's true. You shouldn't be underestimated.
My fingers are so cold. Like the tips have started to feel a little bit numb. Oh. But that wasn't too bad. We'll come back to those, though, I think.
And training's done with you.
How we're going to approach the gold for control, though. Ooh, that's going to be a tricky one. I think it is going to have to come down to laying traps and using other weapons to weaken them first. Also, I'm going to try and... Yeah, I'm going to flip the Stormcaster onto my weapons so that I can practice with it. Yes, Lord Dogman, it is my birthday today. There are upgrades for the Zappy gun that make it better, but I think you have to find the quest giver somewhere in the cut before you can. Ah, okay. Thank you very much for that. I was wondering if it might just be that I haven't built it up to where it needs to be, but that does help out a bit. Thank you. Alright, we've got a bandit camp just down yonder. We've also got a couple of things we can hit. A campfire. In fact, a couple of campfires. Then on toward you. In terms of quests, it's the Bitter Climb. For the Werak, go to Song's Edge. I mean, we've already done everything now, so it kind of just wants to send us there. But I like the idea of doing the quest for the
this
pig ones. It's kind of a frustrating situation to be in because now it's no longer pointing me to them. Cheers, Lord Dogman. You can upgrade weapons, Wolf Warrior. Yeah, you can put modifications into them. So, for example, that's another thing I should probably look at as well, is make sure I've got the best modifications. So, in this case, because it's a shock weapon, I put a better shock coil on it, so that the shock damage would be a bit higher. On this one, because I was focusing on getting fire as high as I could, I put fire ones on it, but you can balance them out quite a lot. Probably balancing up the damage might be quite nice with that one. So on and so forth. There's lots of different ways you can balance it, depending on the way you wanna play. We want to go and grab this campfire if we can. On the shock coil, on the handling would be nice on this weapon. I can only imagine you mean the storms again. That you might be right. Handling may be the better one to put there. Yeah, okay, we'll pop that in. We'll see how it works for us. Keena's Rock. Okay. Oh. We've got a quest giver up here. I approve. I'm glad there are random
If
towns
Ikri's
around.
not coming back,
She'll be back. She never falters.
but if she has, then I'm the one who can throw a spear the farthest.
And I'm the one who can climb ice the fastest.
You have passed one test. The next test is of silence.
Yeah. Different colors tend to mean better weapons, though not always in a direct kind of progression. But yeah, it goes from like white to green to blue to purple, and then you've got specialist ones. I'm quite far in the game, so some of them are like purple with yellow highlights and so on and so forth. And these ones are apparently the real good ones. These are from the DLC, the Banuk Striker.
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banur to test those who would run with us.
The test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. 2 have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
Alright.
You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Aavak?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Waraks. This obsession with Thunder's Drum will be their undoing.
Okay. Tell me about the White Teeth.
So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The
Hello,
first
Chaos the
and
Unseen.
the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Every day lightning cracks in the smoke of battle. Every night a new name to honor in song.
What of the missing hunters?
What about the 2 who haven't returned?
It was their ordeal to face alone. Their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth marked their attempt.
How generous.
A test?
What does this ordeal involve?
To scale the glacier's face and endure 4 days and 4 nights, sustained only from the frozen ground of the machines. Our shaman has blessed the ordeal and permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion weapons. The rest is forbidden.
I see. Hey, Wanderbots, how you doing, buddy? Hello, Raiders. Hope you had a pleasant stream, mate. You won't look for them? I don't think he's going to look for them. I think that was the whole point. It was their test.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
Okay, I guess the Survivor. Yeah, sure. Ooh, it's a level 35. One of the higher quests. I like it. Okay. An ancient Werak from Banur, the White Teeth, are overseeing a test of endurance. 2 hunters are missing, and Banuk law forbids aiding them. Aloy set out regardless. 4 days without food is
Survival.
easy enough.
So they leave people to die?
You wouldn't even necessarily slow down from 4 days without food. In fact, after about the second day, you'd speed up. The body would sense that you were in a survival situation. You'd start releasing growth hormone. Your thoughts would sharpen. Humans seem to have evolved to be proactive about danger, not reactive. They don't seem to try to just tough it out and bunker down until the good times come again and the bad times pass. Humans seem to, once they, or at least this is my opinion based on how I understand that our biology works, seem to have evolved more for when the bad times come along, you start burning the candle twice as fast in hopes that it'll give you enough strength to be able to overcome the danger rather than just outlive it. It's less of a passive gamble, more of an active one. Still a gamble either way, but... Yeah, KO Wolf, exactly. You do a 48-hour fast once a month. Feel great on the second day. I have to force myself to eat, really. Yeah. 4 days would be nothing. The first day, you would be hungry. And it would, you know, depending on, you know, kind of your mental fortitude, it might be a really, really, you know, chore if you have food available for you to not eat it. But if you don't, you distract yourself with other things. You'd feel your stomach rumble. By the second day, you wouldn't even feel that. Your body would have gotten used to it and started stripping fat away instead. Water? Now, you'd be buggered if you were trying to go 4 days without water. You would be so weak. But, you know, given that this place is just covered in snow, that is not likely to be an issue. I mean, for everyone, it's going to be different. You know, creating ketones, and depending on what you eat in your periods of plenty as well, because as you start breaking open those fat cells, you're releasing whatever else got stored up in them. And it can be a pretty big trial for your liver if you tend to eat, well, let's put it simply, if you eat junk. Then junk is being stored, and when you start to tap into those stores, you're releasing the junk again, but you're releasing a lot of it all at once, so your liver's like, oh my god, what? Fasting is not something that you should really be partaking in if you've got a weak liver in any regard. Pop. Need another one. Need another one. Pop.
Need to keep the upper hand.
Ultimately, though, as with most things to do with
These
our
aren't
bodies,
cheap.
is normal is very subjective. Your normal might be very different from someone else's normal, and your capacity for doing things may be very different from someone else's capacity to endure things. So, if you were ever going to be fasting for any reason other than, like, you know, survival, then it would come down to what feels right for you. We're in a survival situation. You would probably be fine for 4 days. In fact, you'd probably feel good.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so.
Oh, that's a demon.
Damn. They need metal too. But my need is greater.
Okay, that's an
Open your dark
awful
subtop.
lot of them.
Is it true?
They don't. I do.
Kill. Nope, kill. There we go. Critical.
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them!
Oh, I'm sure there are. Flying ones. I am not so happy about that. Critical. Oh, damn it. It's not bad.
You won't get me.
I worry that it might if this keeps up. A critical hit. A Unfortunately, I can't override them, so this is going to be full on. Ouch, hurts. Heal. Now that chill water if I can. Oh, that was a horrible miss. There we go. Take it out. It's a bit too slow on the draw. Thankfully, their bombing runs are crazy predictable. I'm out of blaze! Oh my lord! Now things get rough. I have not seen many things that have blaze up here. Do I think Modern Robocraft is worth playing? I haven't played Modern Robocraft, so I couldn't give you my opinion, I'm afraid. Yeah, I've been burning through my blaze supplies, something fierce. Hopefully I can still purchase it though, because I'm stupid drowning in
You fight well.
shards. So.
I'm a Cree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Okay. The Werak?
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Ban-Or. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
She won't let you help?
Mylan won't let you help her, will she? Because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rock fall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
The trial?
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. When they came in search of a homeland, some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a tall neck, which led them up into Ban-Or. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
So let's get her back to the Werak.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even if she cares more for the law.